Hi guys. Okay, so I was thinking about doing this kind of watercolor card. I'm using this stamp from Impression Obsession. It is stamp F13173. It is this really cool poinsettia stamp. If you saw me use it last year, it basically looks like a watercolored image. So I was thinking about dipping these red inks into there, but I can't really stamp with these. So I want to try stamping with water and seeing if we can drop some of that water or that ink into the image. I know it sounds a little confusing, but bear with me. First thing you're going to want to do is mount your stamp. I have it in my mini Misty. I am using cheapy watercolor paper here. I do have it on the smooth side. And I'm going to take a mister and I'm going to mist my stamp. Okay, so I want my stamp pretty nicely saturated so that basically the water is going to be our guide for stamping this, right? So I'm just cleaning up the excess water here, and I'm going to stamp it down on the watercolor cardstock. Now, yes, I know it's going to smudge and it's going to bleed a little, but we'll see how this works. Oh, apparently I didn't do a very good job of cleaning it last time, so that makes it even easier because now I can see where my inks need to go. Okay, this is Spectrum Noir, Log Fire Shimmer Paints, and Glace Cherry. And I have a little watercolor brush over here. And I basically just want to dip it in and drop it into where I see those pools of water. And what I'm hoping will happen, which is happening, is that it will carry that ink into the image. Now, because I can see it, I am able to use the watercolor brush and pull that out. It's not going to be exact, but I don't want it to be exact. I want it to look like a messy watercolor of poinsettia, which is what the stamp looks like. I'm kind of glad that red ink was on there because now I can kind of see it. Where before it was just like, okay, I'm just going to guess at this and see what happens. All right, now I know that stamp is not real defined, but whoa, I want to stamp it again. Soaked up a lot of color. All right, I'm going to clean it off first properly now, since clearly I did not do that last Christmas. I'm wondering how bad it would look if I did stamp with it. Let's go for it. I'm just going to take some of this color off the lid. This is the darker red, and watercolor it onto the actual flower here. So we'll have two different colors of red. This may not work. It may work. We'll find out. I'm really concentrating this in the middle of those flowers so that the lighter red is on the outside and this darker red is kind of in the middle. And we'll see what happens. That's not bad. That looks pretty cool, actually. It's like purposely messy crafting. You guys know I don't do that very often. Like never. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. I'm going to leave that alone. It has some splatters in the stamp, but I'm going to go in and add some of my own splatters here soon. Okay, let's try that one again. Let's do just the brush without... Let's try that again. I'm going to do that again with just adding the color without the water. So maybe we'll get some more defined lines by doing it that way. You could do the same with stamping markers. You could do the same with like paint or re-inkers or Tombow markers, or even the Spectrum Noir Nuvo or Spectrum Noir glitter markers. Ooh, I do have some glitter markers we can try. Okay, here we go. That might be too dry. Started to dry pretty quickly. We'll shortly find out. Here we go. I was hoping that it would be an easy process, and then, you know, I could mass produce some cards here. Oh, that looks way better. Oh, I like that. It's so much better. Let me go back in and add some more color down here. Yeah, it's definitely more defined looking for sure. It looks like actual, like a leaf print off of the flower. That is so cool. This is over here. I dig it. I like that. All right, we're going to do some more like that. And then we'll just let them dry, and I will stamp some sentiments in the corner down here, and then I'll go back in and add some splatters. And it'll look pretty. So let's do another one. I'm going to try the two-tone again since it didn't work the first time. I'm going to go in with the lighter red orange, whatever that's called, log fire, and stamp that one first, and then I'll go back in with the darker and put that in the middle. See, this is why I experiment. Number one, so you guys can see what's going on, but number two, so I can figure out what's going on. I figure if I make a mistake, you guys will watch and not make the mistake, but if something good comes out of it, like this just did, well, then we'll all be winners. See, that's kind of wet, but that's okay. Look at how much color is left on this water brush. This is on watercolor paper, so I'll let this dry, and then I can use this as like a background piece, or I can stamp a sentiment on it and banner cut it. So it's not going to go to waste. Just kind of want to clean some of that lighter color off. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the darker color and concentrate that in the center of the flowers. Try to get this kind of two-tone look to it. All right, we'll see if that takes it. It's going to look like I have blood on my hands if I get any of that red ink all over me. Yeah, that's a little too wet, but it's still not bad. I think the second one is our best one so far. And I think that's because it was really dry and it wasn't watered down. All right, our last one here. Did the centers first. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that came out pretty. Is this one here? That came out really pretty. Now that looks like a watercolor print. All right, that one is the best one. All right, let me put my lids on here. We'll stamp a quick sentiment. And then I think I'll grab the gold shimmer and I will put that in to the center of the flowers once they're dry. And maybe do some gold splatters. Just trying to clean my water brush here. Okay. I clean my stamp off. Actually, I am going to, I'll redo that first one because that one's the one that didn't come out the best, but I'll do that off camera. I'll fix that one later. All right, so these guys all came out pretty good. Let me clean this up here. These came out pretty nice. Very, very surprised at how nice they came out. Okay. Grab some quick sentiments here. Someone like you. These are cute. These are penny black sentiments. Let me grab the gold quick and let's do that. Where is my gold? I see black, I see silver. Is this the gold? Spun Gold. I want to do this before I stamp because if I'm going to be splattering, I don't want it all over my sentiment. Make sure all the red is off of our brush. Okay, pretty good. I just want to dip into that gold and just put it in the center there. Probably go in with Nuvo glitter drops or stickles and do that too. Maybe I'll do that after. I probably will do that after. All right, so I do want to do the splatters though. So to do the splatters, I'm just going to put some of that. I'm going to try to get some of that mica. There we go. And then flick. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, we're done with the gold. We're going to put that away. Okay, so now we just need to stamp our sentiments. That looks really pretty with the gold splatters on there. And you guys know I don't normally splatter just for effect like that unless I'm doing like stars or snow. So coming out of my comfort zone here, guys. Okay, and I probably will go back, like I said, and put some gold Nuvo glitter drops in there. Okay, so now we just need to stamp out our sentiments. I think I'm just going to do traditional black. Let's do them one at a time. I have these little penny black full of Merriment. They're just tiny little sentiments. Let me grab my VersaFine. Ooh, I should probably put this back in the Misty. We'll try it this way because of that being watercolor paper. Let's just start with one at a time here. We'll see how it works out. This one says Making Spirits Bright. And I'm using my VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. I'm hoping I don't screw it up because it's on watercolor paper. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And you guys can't tell, but there's so much sparkle on there. I'm just going to use the same sentiment. Normally, I change my sentiments up just to make it look different, but this looks pretty good. So happy. Oh, that one's a little crooked, but it's okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some gold Nuvo drops on there. Where is the gold? Gold, darling. This one is the gold glitter. This one's called Honey Gold. Oops. That is so pretty, you guys. You see that? I wish it would focus in on the shimmer a little better. All right, and that's it. I will fix the other one up that's in the Misty, and then I will mat these and put them on card bases, and I have some pretty easy holiday cards, Christmas cards, poinsettia cards. Again, the sentiment is from Penny Black. It's called Full of Merriment, and the poinsettia card is an Impression Obsession poinsettia card. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, post them down below. I will try to link everything in the description for you in case you want to get these items for yourself. Thanks for watching and keep on stamping. Bye, guys.